3D Machines here. Well, as you guys saw, I got a new toy I'm working on. It's not mine, unfortunately. I wish it was. But the Raider. Last time you guys saw it, it was all together. Now the engine's missing out of it. You can see a little bit of the wire harness and the fuel lines. He has a custom fuel pump, but I did a little research on the carburetor, and I've never seen anything with 3 fuel inlets. And as you can see, the blue Sharpie, the center one is the inlet, the far one's the return, and this one's the pulse. Well, that's what it should be, at least. But I got it all ragged up. Got my paper towels in there to keep the engine from getting any contamination inside of it. But today in class, we took the flywheel off, which was a bitch, and last class we took off the clutch. But the flywheel, we gave it just about everything you could give to get this thing off. I mean, you can see we got quite a bit of wear on that. You can see we got the air chisel on it and did that, and believe it or not, that didn't do a damn thing. After a few hours and a couple dozen attempts, we heated up the flywheel with a set of torches, and then what my teacher did was he took an ice cube or something and gave it to the crankshaft and shrunk the crankshaft, expanded the flywheel, put the gear puller on it, whacked it with a hammer twice, and it popped off. So I was jumping for joy. But looks like it's just got a bunch of exhaust leak. This gasket looks good to me because A, the front's beautiful, and B, there's no sludge underneath where these 2 pieces come together. And then same with up here, it's super clean up front. So I don't know if the fuel wasn't burning correctly, or these gaskets are shot, but I do have exhaust gaskets in the mail. I also have these seals in the mail, that seal, and the clutch seal. We're not going to tear into the heads or anything, but the set for this machine is in the mail. Should be here any day now. So I'm going to take off the rest of what's here. So I'm going to take off the points and condensers and shit. So it's just held on to those 2 screws, I believe. Then under there we can get our seal. Then we can take that off and take this one off. One kid already cleaned it up, but when we put the new ones on, we'll grease the shit out of them so they don't burn out. Now I wish I filmed more than I did, but the gasket kit came in, and what I took out of the kit was the 2 seals, the clutch seal and the flywheel seal, and the 2 gaskets for the muffler, so it won't leak exhaust. And that's the big problem it had, and it won't lose suction or leak out of the crank. But as you can see, it's got some water on it. I just pressure washed it, get all that soot out of the back there. Like I said, I wish I filmed more on the seals, but they're in, and now I'm just rebuilding it. I got an actual hose on here for the pulse, not no cheap shit here. I also took the carb apart, and one of the problems that happens with these carburetors is there's a little filter behind this big screw here, and what you have to do is take that screw out and blow it through, and take your needle out of the other side and blow air through that. And sometimes it gets really clogged, but this one was pretty clean, so that really didn't have that issue. But the main diaphragm is kind of wavy, so we might have to put a carb kit in it. Looks like we're going to have to put this thing on the same way we took it off, by heating up the flywheel and keeping the crank cool, because this son of a bitch doesn't want to go on. So she's looking pretty hot, so we're going to give her a go. Wonder how hot it is. A little warm, a little warm. got the crankshaft greased. I am no longer a vintage snowmobile repair guy because this is a big pain in the dick. I'm thinking this bill is already up to $1,000. When you say at least 1,000, maybe 1,100,
maybe
12.
Maybe at that
I don't know. Every 5 minutes the price is gonna change. I know that. Just got the fan pulley on here, along with half the recoil. Now I'm gonna go from the back and screw these bolts down, because this piece is actually separate from the crankcase. I'm hoping the flywheel isn't too bent. It took us a couple hours to take that damn flywheel off. We used torches and $200 freaking gear pullers and everything else, and I don't even want to tell you how long it took us, but it took us forever. When I put the first video up, I didn't think anybody would have saw one, let alone have a couple or see a couple or even ride them. So that's kind of cool that, you know, I can put something on YouTube and then people can be like, oh yeah, I rode that before, this and that. It's kind of cool. I can't wait to ride it myself. Now time for the clutch. I'm going to make it easier for the next sons of bitches taking this off. I had to skip the clutch, but I did get halfway done. I left the big socket at school, so I'm going to have to pick it up Monday. Now I'm just putting on my cover, my fan, and this belt. But there's a little update on the Raider. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I definitely will try to get a video of me romping it when we do get it running, with or without the snow. 3D Machines out.